Former South Carolina defensive lineman Jadeveon Clowney joining us on the program. How are you, Jadeveon?
I'm doing good.
What kind of workout did you just finish?
Upper body workout. We had a freaking bench press, speed bench press, and little arm, kettlebell arm swings and everything.
How much are you benching right now?
I mean, we're not really maxing out. We're just doing getting reps for heading to the 225.
How many reps at 225?
I did 22, 23 so far.
Is there a number you'd like to get to with that number?
Like 25, I hope, by the time I get to the combine.
Jadeveon, we know you're putting your work and getting ready for the combine. Do you plan on fully participating?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are you setting goals for yourself? What 40 time would you be happy with?
I will be happy with 4.4, but,
He's your Jadeveon.
Yeah, that's going to work out.
He's your Jadeveon Clowney, former defensive lineman, South Carolina. When you look back now that year is done, do you have any regrets about that final year at South Carolina?
No, I do not. I mean, coming to that season, I had a lot of high expectations on myself, and things don't go always as planned, but I don't regret anything that went on. We finished number 4 in the country, so it was a good season.
There was a lot of talk, Jadeveon, coming into the season about how you should sit out the season because of risk of injury. You wound up not doing that, but did you think about injury at all during the season?
No, you never really think about injuries. You just go in there attending to play and help your team win.
That said, medical is a huge part of the combine, a huge part of the entire draft process. And you've had a couple injuries, the bone spurs that you dealt with this year, even last year a little bit. Are you planning on having surgery?
Right now, no, I'm not. I mean, I have flies, and my foot feels great right now.
After the combine, is surgery still on the table?
I mean, I doubt it. I mean, of course, it's depending on what team or the teams want whoever get me in the draft. So if they want me to get it, I get it. If they don't, it shouldn't bother me. I try to wait till their next offseason to get it done. He's
Jadeveon Clowney, former South Carolina defensive end here on the Dan Patrick Show. Signing day was yesterday, Jadeveon. What do you remember about your signing day?
I remember I pushed it back my birthday, so I wasn't really sure where I was going. I mean, it was a great day. I had a special day. It was my birthday, and that was when I committed to South Carolina.
How did Steve Spurrier close you?
Excuse me?
How did Steve Spurrier finally convince you to pick South Carolina? Or was it Steve Spurrier?
It was other coaches. I mean, some of the former players, and Lorenzo Ward and Ellis Johnson. They got me down there.
I want to ask you about that relationship with Steve Spurrier last year, Jadeveon. Did it deteriorate at all during the season? Because there were some critical comments, some questionable comments from Spurrier about you.
I mean, Coach Spurrier is a competitive guy, and everybody knows that. He has his little ways, but I mean, I don't really know bad relationship with me and Coach. I love my coach. I mean, it was a good experience being there with him, playing next to him, and I no problem with Coach Spurrier. I think that was a good 3 years for me.
Jadeveon, tell us something about Steve Spurrier that we don't know. A story.
Steve Spurrier, he's a funny guy. I mean, a lot of people probably know, but he's a very funny guy, emotional and funny. He just like to have fun,
Should you be the number 1 pick in the draft?
Yes, sir, I should.
I'm looking at this year's draft order, and I got to say, Atlanta sitting there at number 6, they could really use, they struggle to pressure the quarterback. So if they traded up, and they might, how happy would you be because you get to stay kind of in your area?
I mean, I'd really be happy anywhere I go, but if I go there, I'll be excited. I'll be close to home still, but I just think I should be the number 1 pick taken in this draft overall, so see how that go.
What do you have to do to get that number 1 slot? Is there something you have to prove over the next 3 or 4 months to get that spot?
I mean, I just got to keep working hard and get ready for this combine and show everybody what I got.
You're getting ready for the combine, and a big part of that is the interview process. So, Jadeveon, I'm going to ask you some real fast questions and see what you can come up with, okay? I'm going to try to help you prepare. Ready?
All right.
All right. If Chris Mannix here and I came over to your house for dinner, what would we be having?
Probably like pizza. I'm just playing.
Pizza. All right.
Yeah.
If you could trade places with anybody for 1 week, who would it be?
I would trade places with Don't know. Obama, President Obama.
Go ahead. Oh, okay. One more. I'll do one last one here. Let's say you only get 3 tickets to the NFL draft. Who are you taking?
My mom, my dad, and my sister.
Appreciate the time, Jadeveon. Best of luck over these next couple of months preparing for the draft.
Thank you.
That's Jadeveon Clowney, former South Carolina defensive end, joining us here on The Dan Patrick Show.